Hello, this is a message for someone who's dealing with someone else who's having trouble accepting a new reality. So, whoever we're talking about, there's someone you care about. I'm getting it could be parents, it could be peers, um, yeah, or maybe coworkers. And what I'm getting is that there's a new reality in your life. I don't know. It could be a new relationship, a new attitude. It could even be a new hairstyle, but it's something new that you're doing. And you didn't exactly consult with anyone, but it's your new thing and it's making you happy. And well, you're getting all kinds of weird reactions from these people, whoever we're talking about. And you don't fully understand why they're acting the way they're acting because this is either not a big deal, like a hairstyle, or like something that just affects you. Say you picked up Zumba. I forget what Zumba was. But whatever it is really like they shouldn't get upset about it, and it's weird kind of. But there's like a lot of backhanded comments. There's a lot of bitter little say abouts, like these people are being condescending, and they're being the opposite of supportive, or even the opposite of just letting you live your life. So why is this happening? Because I'm getting the big deal for you is you're wondering why is this happening? Why? Well, the reason it's happening is because you're shining a light on something about themselves they don't like. You're not doing that on purpose, okay? But whatever you did is making them compare themselves to you, and they can't accept what they think it means, whatever you did, okay? They're like reading too deep into things too, okay? So whatever they think it means that you did this for, first of all, they're wrong, but they can't accept their silly little made up reason either, because it's kind of ridiculous and it's a ridiculous theory. So because they can't accept it, they rather both reject it and come up with a lie. This is kind of a complex message, but yeah, what I'm getting is there's a person or a group of people that are lying about something you just began to do recently, something new in your life. They're literally lying. They're telling a really weird, contrived version of the story. And the reason and in the meantime, they're also giving you very many backhanded, sarcastic comments about it. And the reason they're doing all that is because they can't cope with reality. They just can't cope with reality. It's maybe just a simple case of you asserting your independence and uniqueness and individuality in a way that challenges their sense of power over you is what I'm getting. That's why I thought maybe it could be either peers, parents, or coworkers that think are above you somehow. So, yeah, these people are just very, very challenged by you taking these new actions and you being so self-assured and confident, and they're reading really deep into it, but the wrong way, and they're coming up with really wrong conclusions, and they're to anyone who listen with their lies and their fake narratives, okay? And it's because they can't stomach the actual truth, let alone ask you about it, let alone, support you, which is what they should be doing. Because whatever you're doing is actually good. And it's actually making you feel good. And it's actually a good sign. And it's actually good for you. So they should be happy for you and they should be supporting you. But since they're not going to do that, they're not. You should just do you and forget about them and understand that they're going to keep talking. They're going to keep being wrong, but they're going to keep passing on the wrong story about you. So you have to remain strong in your truth and be yourself. And the one thing I would advise you here is do not shy away from putting your narrative out there. You may be not a very outspoken person, is what I'm getting, but it would be good for you to when the occasion calls for it, express your opinions and your stances just to make sure you're giving everyone clues as to who you actually are. So only idiots would believe these false narratives, which is already the case anyway. Anyone who would listen to these people who make no sense in their narratives about you is kind of idiotic. Sorry, not sorry. So you should really just not care. You should really just not care. What I'm getting is these people are going to continue to misunderstand you and continue to spin false narratives just simply because they can't accept reality of who you actually are and what you're actually doing and the fact that it's actually good. So this was the message. I hope it helps somebody.